Student, welcome to the next session of the ITCA and CM. We are discussing today the topic that is mutual information. Consider the two discrete random variables capital X and capital Y. Possible outcomes xi that is I is equal to 1 to n and yj that is j equal to 1 to m respectively. So y equal to yj outcome, amount of information this event provides about the event x equal to xi, that is I is ranging from 1 to n. Meaning of this statement is that is to represent mathematically what is meant by the mutual information. So for this particular explanation, let's consider the cases. For the first case is when x and y are independent. When we say x and y are independent, in this case occurrence of y equal to yj provides no information about x equal to xi. Let me tell you what exactly the meaning of this one. Real life, let's say the first event is uh, boy going to the school, and the second event is his father going to the office. Okay, so these are the two events. There is no relation between these two events, then we can say these two are independent events. If you correlate these two events as a dependency on each other, let's say when the boy goes to the school, immediately after that father goes to the office, and this indicates that there is a dependency of one event on the other. But when we call it as a independent, it is different. So x and y are fully dependent events. In this case, the occurrence of y equal to yj determines the occurrence of event x equal to xi. Suitable measure that satisfies this condition is log of ratio of conditional probability. So what is that suitable ratio? Let's see here. So here we can identify it. The mutual information IXY between xi and yj is defined as IXY yj log of xi yj xi slash yj divided by p of xi. So this is the simple expression to define mutual information in a, you can say, the formula wise. So let's arrange the numerical for this one. Since we can go for this entire statement to arrange right side specifically, I will arrange this numerator term of xi slash yj, that is the conditional probability. This p of xi slash yj can be written as a p of, just multiply p of yj to the numerator as well as denominator. Here we multiply it. When we analyze this particular statement, after multiplication p of yj with numerator as well as denominator, then you will find that this conditional probability into p of yj, that is actually nothing but the joint probability p of xi yj. So at the denominator we do have the term p of xi yj, so it will remain as it is. So let's take the terms from this one. This will be the common term which we can take outside, and it will reflect in p of yj by xi. So overall here we can conclude that if we rearrange the term xy, since it is nothing but the mutual information, it can be written as a log of p of xi slash yj by p of xi is equal to log of p of yj slash xi divided by p of yj. It means ixy is equal to iyx. What is the meaning of this equation number 1? It means that information provided by the occurrence of event y equal to yj about the event x equal to xi is identical to the information provided by the occurrence of event x equal to xi about event y equal to yj. Let's study the next one. Here are the two cases. The random variable x and y are static statistically independent, means P of xi slash yj is equal to P of xi leads to ixy is equal to 0, means mutual information is 0. The occurrence of y equal to yj uniquely determines the occurrence of the event x equal to xi. P of xi slash yj is conditional probability of dependency be equal to 1. The mutual information becomes, for the numerator it will be 1, so obviously the expression will be ixy, that is mutual information is equal to log upon P of xi, which can be written as a minus log P of xi to the base 2. This is the self information of the event x equal to xi. So this is all about the mutual information. In the next lecture we are going to discuss what is meant by the entropy and how to find out the entropy equation. Thank you everyone. Thank you.